Mike, what is a fractional share?
So a fractional share is, really think about it as timeshare for private aircraft. So you buy or lease an undivided interest of an aircraft that you can depreciate, finance if you like, and it entitles you to so many hours of airtime, flying time, inside the Flexjet system. And so depending upon your mission profile, where you go, how often, with how many people, we then recommend the aircraft type and the share size for the amount of utilization that you need that then drives the solution for you.
Okay, what is included?
Everything's included. So we're at your beck and call. Within 8 hours notice anywhere in the continental United States, the Flexjet interchange system allows us to pick you up at a virtually, literally a moment's notice. So what's included in that is the entire management, operationally, schedules, pilots, maintenance, regulatory, all the requirements to be an aircraft owner. We take on that responsibility on behalf of our fractional customers.
Can you tell me a little bit, just from your personal advice, if somebody is thinking about this?
Yeah.
What are the steps what should they be looking at? Do they need a consultant?
Yeah.
Do you choose large, small?
Well, so if somebody's entertaining this, there's really only a handful of ways besides being invited by a friend to get on a corporate aircraft. You can charter, which is essentially one trip at a time. You can buy a jet card, which is like a big debit card in the sky, and you can enter into a fractional share, or you can buy your own airplane. And a lot of that has to do with a lot of things. How often you travel, with how many people, and your openness to deploy capital. Because if you want to buy the whole airplane as opposed to just a share, obviously the asset acquisition is going to be much higher. You have to be open to a couple significant responsibilities. The first of which, you have responsibility to crew your airplane, maintain your airplane, and comply with all regulatory requirements. Secondarily, you're writing a big check. You're buying 100% of an asset. And if you're utilizing that asset a lot, and depending upon the missions, maybe that's the best solution for you. Maybe not. So for us, we try to do our very best to be consultative, to say, take all that information in, and then genuinely recommend the best solution for what that person needs, regardless of whether we have that offer or not. My philosophy has always been, do the right thing by the person, whether that's a transaction today for you or not, it will always pay dividends.
So what if somebody starts talking to their friends about a fractional share? There's been somewhat persistent rumors that are now changing. That's not a great value proposition, you're wasting money.
Yeah.
What do you say to that?
Complete false. So I would tell you, the history, that coming out of the pandemic, explosion of people flying privately, new people, existing people flying more. And then we reached this great crescendo, and then in the last year or so, it's leveled off, certainly, but at a high level. That's 135 markets. Inside that leveling off of a macro trend, fractional is up about 5 or 6%, and inside fractional, Flexjet's up 12%. So the proof is in the metrics. Fractional ownership really gets as close to whole aircraft ownership experience without deploying significant capital and without the responsibility coming with pilots and maintenance and regulatory requirements. It is an incredibly desirable way to fly private.